Creating from the Heart, the Artistry of Living. I'm here with Edwin Shelton, artist extraordinaire, sculptor, amazing, scattered throughout this country. It's unbelievable. Edwin.
Thank you.
Do you remember 2021?
Not really.
It was a November 11th.
Whoa.
Yes, we did. He agreed to be the first interview I ever did for this podcast.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
So I thought that maybe it was time for an update.
Yes!
So
Tell me.
Okay, so besides art being my passion, my second passion is in the realm of the men's work.
Yes.
So
Which is how you became the artist you are today, I
it
think.
contributed tremendously.
Okay.
So let me see. So I describe the men's work like this when I meet a guy in particular or somebody. I go, the best thing I did in my life was marrying my wife, Laurel Izard, top of the list, you know. And then the second best thing was being introduced to this men's work.
Yes.
And so we had moved to Michigan City.
Yes.
We were self-employed ceramic artists.
Yes, you were.
And I was so unaware of how unaware I was of me. So, as the universe would have it, this amazing family came into our life because they stumbled into our studio on 11th Street. And it was Jerry Stein and his wife Sheila Stein. And so we started hanging out. And so I'll try to keep the story short.
No, that's all right.
Okay, so anyway, so we become pals. They would come into town. We would have dinner, and then we would go to a movie. So one day I'm like Jerry's driving the car. I'm in the back seat. So I'm just like babbling, you know. So I go, oh, I'm so uncomfortable taking my pickup truck to a real guy mechanic. And so we get to the movie theater, and when I get out of the car, and Jerry looks at me, and he goes, Edwin, he goes, I think you might want to consider doing the Mankind Project weekend. And I'm like, what? I go, tell me about it. He goes, can't tell you. I'm sorry. It's like telling you in July what your best Christmas present would be. I was like, okay. I go, how much is it? He goes, $700. And I was like, I'm like, oh my God, I've got a 100-year-old house that we bought. That's 2 replacement windows. So anyway, time went by. Jerry has this amazing energy that I'd only experienced once before. And that was like oh my gosh, almost 20 years earlier, I had the most amazing sculpture professor who was the chairman of the program at Virginia Commonwealth University named Harold North. And Harold North had a very similar energy that I just had never experienced before. And here I am, over 20 years later, and I'm in the presence of the same energy. So,
Knock, knock.
yes. So I go, oh my gosh. So Jerry, like a month or two later, goes, oh, I'm going to be volunteering for the May weekend. So I thought to myself, oh my gosh, if I can get this much of whatever he's got from that weekend, it will be worth the money.
Yes.
So I called up and I charged it on my charge card.
That is, let's see, what is that? That's faith.
Oh, well, I trusted Jerry. And I just wanted some of that, whatever that was that he had, that authenticity, and he has such an open heart. And I wasn't quite there.
You weren't.
For some reason. So, anyway.
We do all evolve.
Oh yeah. But I was like to who I was. In fact,
know.
Harold North, when I was an undergrad in the sculpture department, right by his desk had this little sign, and it said, know yourself.
Oh, that's like my Knothi South Pond. That's what it says in either Greece or Turkey. I don't
Oh,
remember,
okay.
but it was my father's thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I read it and it stuck in my brain, even though I had no way to process what it meant until I was 39 years old.
Better late than never.
Better late than never. It's all in perfect time.
Yes.
All in perfect time. So anyway, so I signed up for this weekend and I go and it was amazing because in the culture we live in right now, the only emotion that men can express that's generally accepted is rage, which my father did really well. Really well. God bless him. So I, in my naivete of not knowing who I was like, well, I'm not going to be like my dad. I'm going to just express my rage. No, I'm not going to express my rage. And so Laurel, having been brought up in a number of different families, goes, you are the king of passive aggressive. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got a whole universe in me to explore.
Yeah.
So the weekend was exceptional. So then I had the opportunity to go into Chicago once a week for 2 hours with the group of men that I'd just been with.
Uh-huh.
And to start this process of slowly peeling my onion. So I could see what I've been walled off from for 39 years. So I did that. I mean, the first 2 years, I contributed very little because I'd never been in like any kind of support group before.
Yeah, right.
But I would be there and Joe over there would have an issue that lived in me.
Really?
Yes, I don't know how that happens. So vicariously, I could get the benefit of Joe's work just by being in the room.
Right.
So this takes place for after 9 months, my first group through the Chicago Mankind Project fizzled. So then I just called them up and goes, do you think there's another group? They go, oh yeah. So they gave me somebody to contact. And so I go to another group. And so I just carry on the work. So there was another guy there from near Valparaiso. And so he would come into Chicago for his job. And then we would meet at the meeting. And then we would come back. I'd give him a ride back. So that just enriched the whole experience.
Right.
So after about 2.5 years, there were enough men in Northwest Indiana in the LaPorte, Michigan City. We started our own group. And it was like amazing. We would meet at different places. We met a long time because one of the men in the group who joined when he was like 80 was a member of the board for the Porter County Library. So we could meet in the library. Yeah. So we did that for a long time, and then that faded out. And so then we met at different homes, and right now we meet in LaPorte at a wonderful man's home, and so it's just been quite the adventure. So I just wanted to take the opportunity to utilize your podcast to let other men know
Yes.
that, there are so many resources.
This is a tool.
Yeah, this is a major tool for me. And one of my favorite quotes was from one of the Marquette theology teachers. And she goes, I'm a lifetime project.
Oh, yes.
And so with all humility, next May, I will have been involved in this group for 30 years.
And I dare to say that because of that, you have been an exceptional art teacher. I'm sure they miss you at Marquette. And B, you are now retired. And I'd like to say, on fire. Because your expression in your artistic endeavors is magnificent.
Thank you. And I attribute it a lot to doing the support group. It has given me it's given me the opportunity to heal up so many things. And my other metaphor is my family of origin did the best they could, but I got a toolbox maybe about this big, and they were doing the best they could, and that's great. But being involved in this support group affiliated with Mankind Project, my toolbox has expanded. So I've done things I never dreamed could happen in this lifetime in a place called Michigan City.
There you go.
So, I mean, it's like with total gratitude. So, I mean, one of my, and I'm also want to have great gratitude to Marquette.
Yes.
Because I got into a point where I wasn't happy where I was teaching art. And I came home one day to Laurel, who has been the art teacher there for 9 years. And I go, I got an idea. And she goes, what? And she goes, and I go, how about you retire so I get your job? And she goes, yeah. And Principal Jim White was familiar with me, so he didn't have a problem. So then that fall, Marquette had their international program going. So I took a Chinese English teacher with a number of the Chinese students to the Art Institute. And I'm on the train and I'm talking to this Chinese woman, and she's really pleasant. It's like the daughter I didn't know I didn't have. And lo and behold, I'm thinking, it's time for somebody to go to China from Marquette because of the exchange program. So when I got home, I typed email to Principal White, and he goes, yeah, you can go to China. So Jenny Quinlan, bless her heart, got all the paperwork squared away. And the next thing you know, I'm in China teaching 4 weeks, knowing one person. And I almost got killed by kindness because everybody that met me would give me a present. And then Laurel was able to come in for the last 2 weeks. So she got to enjoy China. And then they gave us a 2-day commercial tour of Beijing at the end. So it was life-changing. And the thing I attributed to is if I hadn't had the tools from the men's group, I just would have stayed in my little shell and never had the adventure.
Right.
So another great thing that I want to plug for Marquette is they have a program that does something equivalent to the men's work that is now called Be More.
Oh, I have not heard of this.
Well, it's a retreat set up by their wonderful campus chaplain, Anthony Holt. And so it's a retreat that the students volunteer for, and it's a peer-led retreat where the students get to touch into issues in a similar way that the men's work does. Only instead of waiting 30 years when the wall is this thick, they can go right to it, address it, and start accumulating the tools for a much better positive existence.
This is stunning.
It is. And I got to volunteer a couple of times, and it was just...
And you became, let's see, the Jerry Stein and the other person who was your early mentor. You became that for so many people.
Well, I like to pay forward, and the other part is I'm a 9 on the Enneagram.
Oh, welcome to my world.
Yes. So, as the 9, I want to be sure everyone in my environment is in harmony at the expense of not necessarily knowing how I feel. So, no, it's really rewarding to, do whatever I can to positively impact, whomever.
So they move forward and have lives that are every bit as expansive as yours.
I hope so. I trust they do.
Yes.
I trust they do.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love this.
Oh, yeah. What I am excited about is the weekend through Mankind Project was just kind of like the big door opener, and then I've had so many healers that I've either tracked down or just showed up, wink wink, like yourself, who've helped me along the path.
Well, the feeling is very mutual.
And then your mom's quote, oh my gosh, you got to bloom where you're planted. That's
Yes,
like,
period.
that's,
And it's there for you. Don't assume it's not. Don't, yes, travel. Yes, explore. And wherever you are,
bloom.
do it.
Yeah. No, Michigan City has been such a remarkable place because there are all these exceptionally extraordinary people, that, have done, been so open-hearted, and it's just been incredible. Continues to be.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And it was just short of 5 years ago that you became my first interview on this video podcast.
Oh, wonderful.
You had enough faith to say, sure, I'll talk with you.
Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for the opportunity.
Oh,
This has been most extraordinary follow-up, and I just want to share this as a resource. Let me see, if anyone happens to be interested and want more information, my email is Edwin P. Shelton at currently.com, or you can text me, because I won't answer a number I don't recognize. You can text me at 219-561-6134. And if you're outside of this area, you're welcome to contact Mankind Project, because it's a national, international program.
nice.
So they can connect to man. And then I also want to plug, my wife did Women Within.
Yes, so did I.
Yeah, that was 1.5 years later. It got us on the same page in terms of language and concepts. It took a lot of the lumps out of the marital oatmeal, and it's just been terrific. So I hope more people can take advantage of that.
I hope so too. The world will be a better place the more we come to know who we are. So in the words of my father, Gnothi Zalthtan, which means know thyself.
Excellent.